Welcome, everybody. I think people are sauntering in gradually as they grab their beverages. I don't know how I got roped into this, but here we are. I get to announce my own roast. How's that work? Yeah, I have one request of the audience. The more embarrassing it gets for me, the more drinks you can pass to me up on stage so I can endure it all. There's some dangerous people backstage, which I fully know have dirt on me. But I'm going to first announce and introduce our roast master, Mr. Adam O'Brien. Please come to the stage. Give him a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Looking forward to a fun afternoon. I'm going to introduce all of our roasters. This only really works if the energy in the room is sky high. So if you want to get to your feet and start rounds of applause for our roasters. First up, we've got missing man. Dave, Bradley, you around? He'll come eventually. Did we tell him we were starting? This is off to a great start.
Leave it to the organizer of the conference, who's the first to be announced, to not be present in the room.
You know what? I told Dave that I actually prepared for this, and he's not here, so I think that shows what kind of man he is. But next, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Nico. After Nico, we have childhood friend of Ben, Dave Hardman. Next, we have C-Funk. Woohoo! Yeah. Keep that applause going. Next, we have Mr. Colin Sullivan. Come on out. And then finally, we've got a guest of honor, Mr. JP Sears. Woohoo! Awesome. It is mildly concerning that Dave's not here. He was looking forward to this, so I'm not sure where he went, but we're gonna power through so we don't have to sit here and suffer longer than it already will be. As was said, my name is Adam. I am going to be the roast master this afternoon. This is what I think is the first ever roast at a Bitcoin conference. So I think a round of applause for that, and to the Bitcoin Rodeo. This is pretty exciting. And I'm not sure there's a better person to roast than our tutorial goat himself, Mr. BTC Sessions. What a hero for being up here. With every good system, there's a set of rules, but absolutely no rulers. And so that means today, this afternoon, for the rest of the event here, absolutely anything can happen. I'm going to be, as far as structure goes, I'll be introducing our roasters as they come up. They will come up and expose Ben for the man that he was and probably still is. And then we can all laugh at Ben's expense, which should be pretty awesome. There is a thread right now, or there should be a thread. Hey, don't clap. Nope. There is a thread on X. Is it on the Bitcoin Rodeo Twitter thread? There should be a thread on X that we should all build on. So if you're laughing, as you are laughing and crying at these wannabe comedians here trying to roast this basic white man in Bitcoin, the most basic white boy in Bitcoin, I want you to share that with the world.
It'll also really help me figure out who to block. So.
Right, yes. In fact, he will not be blocking anyone because I'm going to take control. No, I'm just kidding. But as you've noticed, there are no real well, there is one real comedian here on the stage. I should qualify as there's one YouTube comedian here on the stage with us. Basically the Dogecoin equivalent of real comedians. So please, with no real comedians, please keep laughing. We need to give these people some of the crowd confidence, encourage them. This is a big deal. Nico and I were talking about this earlier. He's like, and I may be outing him here, I have not prepared for anything so much in my life. So here we are. Thank you all for coming to the first Bitcoiner roast in the history of Bitcoin conferences. So let's go. First things first, I do want to touch on just what it means to be roasted, because you don't get to roast just anybody. And that's kind of what makes a roast so special. Only a tight group of people sharing this common goal with common values that can get together and say horrible things about each other in public. And isn't it in typical Bitcoiner fashion that we're here to sacrifice our beloved blonde-tipped, stupid sunglass-wearing micro-celebrity here in Calgary, Alberta during an event called the Bitcoin Rodeo? What an absolute honor. Honestly, these people are going to come up here and say that Ben's a good sport for coming up here and taking the beating. And honestly, he just straight up had no choice. We have all dedicated our lives to orange pilling the globe, shifting the Overton window. Shout out, Nico. We needed an outlet to honor our pioneers. Because believe it or not, this is one of the greatest honors you can have, is being in the public eye, to come in front of your peers and have a great time here on the stage. It showcases a level of confidence and a security in your beliefs that is unmatched by a mere mortal no-coiner. And Ben would know. He is living proof that Bitcoin can change anybody in the world. Because before Bitcoin, Ben was a metrosexual, proud shitcoin trading communist. See, I met Ben in 2015 or maybe 2016 or so. And this was before his YouTube days, and I had a Bitcoin ATM here in Calgary, and Ben was a local, one of the only local Bitcoin enthusiasts. And we were chatting, and he needed some help. He offered to give me some help, and I thought, oh, great, local Bitcoiner, like, what do you do? He goes, well, I'm a dancer. I was like, okay. That's, we're starting somewhere, you're there. He said, well, I teach kids to dance. I was like, okay, so you can teach, this is good. We start working together a little bit. He starts actually doing a pretty good job. We're getting to know each other. And he says, hey, I actually think I want to host and showcase a Bitcoin event. We'll call it the BTC sessions. I thought, hey, this is great. What do you think the BTC sessions should be? How are you gonna do this? I'm thinking workshops, technical wallet setups, nodes, like what are we gonna do? All the stuff he does today. He says, well, when I'm not dancing, I'm the singer in a boy band a cappella group. And I thought we would perform and everyone can tip us in Bitcoin. Hardman, I don't know why you're laughing, bro. You were up there. I thought, yeah, that's a really good idea. You should do that. I did not think it would be a success, but the event was pretty good. Almost 10 people were there to watch Ben and his 4 friends put their arms around each other and sing along to some songs. Not quite how I thought about introducing my friends and family to Bitcoin, but to each their own. But then he fires up his YouTube channel. And this is not the YouTube channel that we know and love today. It was kind of like a budget version of Casey Neistat. But it was working. He's gaining traction. He's working out. He starts throwing away his Justin Trudeau posters. He's stacking sats, little less dancing, little more Bitcoin, little less singing with grown men, little more Bitcoin tutorials. Things are looking pretty good. And then one day, he shows up with this stupid blonde tip in his hair. And I don't know if you can ever take the communism out of the man, but we will try to take the man out of the communism. But in all seriousness, being the subject of a roast highlights a level of maturity held only by the likes of the true greats of our generation. We've got Bob Saget, Donald Trump, Kevin Hart, Justin Bieber, more recently, Tom Brady. So Ben, welcome. Welcome to a list of washed up celebrities trying to cling to the power that once was.
Well, thank you, I think.
All right, that's it from me.